Hello replay viewers, just trying a new location. I don't know if there's any signal. Just have a wander around, see what we can see. It's a new place I haven't scoped before. I think there should be a signal. I'm in the countryside, so just see how we go. Just give me some feedback on quality and see how we go. It's quite wooded anyway, so I don't know if there'll be much signal. See how much mud there'll be. Yeah, I should have really walked this. I've been this place for about 10 years, so I should have really walked around before I scoped how long it's going to take. Just see how we go. All the nicest places you never have a signal anyway, but at least I can tell where the seats are. This where there's a nice view. To come here again if there's a signal. So I'll just carry on my walk. I'll have to just check the replays if there's any signal. I'll just keep walking. See what we can see. It's near to Biddulph Grange. That's somewhere else I'd like to periscope. This is one of those hidden parks that you forget about unless you look on Google Maps, because it's not by a high street. But I've just got a little bit of bird and duck food. It should end up on like a reservoir. This is to help fill the canals up. So let's just see how we go. Should see some nice countryside. There's lots of seats to sit down anyway. It'd be nice to come in the summer. Just come and go. There's Mount Castle in the distance. Get a good view from there. Oh, hello, somebody's coming in. Hello, Abo Sale. Just keep giving me some emojis or hearts or comments, because I'm not sure if there'll be a reception, a signal for periscoping. I'm just trying to find some new places to scope. We're just in the middle of the countryside, just about half a mile off the main road. I think this. I've just excused the chainsaws. It's a lovely walk. I hope the scope will work. I'll still have to. I'm not sure how long the walk will be. If I can't get periscope to work, I'll just film it on my phone and put it on YouTube. Just have to ignore this chap and his leaf blower. Try and make it a bit less slippy. Yeah, I've just come in and doing some noisy maintenance. Just got his leaf blower going. Must get quite slippy down here. It's like I'll probably lose signal now because I'm going down a steep bank, so just got to be careful. It's muddy and I'm going downhill, so I'll probably lose you. But just stay with me, and I'll try to reconnect. I'll try and get a signal if I lose you. Just got a bit of noisy maintenance going on at the moment. Oh. Oh. Let's come for a oh. Let's come for a peaceful walk, he says. Do you know, are you used to these paths where that one goes, or which one you suggest?
It's a bit muddy that way. Let's get around
Go
there
this
and
way.
then
This
round
takes
the-
you to the reservoir eventually.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, mate, thank you. Yeah, I'm getting downhill now, so I might lose you. So we'll see how we go. It's a bit slippy. Oh. Oh. Realise there was so many steps. We're just dropping down now, so I'll probably lose the signal. I'll restart if just give me some comments and hearts. It's quite going down and down and down. I think that's the only place I'll get any reception at the. Just got to be careful because it's very slippy. Lots of leaves. I said that chap just gave me a bit of advice on where to sit, where to walk, but I probably would have been better off with the other one because it's more open. I'm probably the only one worried about signal. I have to be careful because it's lots of leaves. Might make it slippy. This is really steep. Oh, it makes a refreshing change, be somewhere different. That's the other path. I think that's the steeper one. Yeah, I'll have to try and get used to coming here in the summer. Maybe a bit better try down here. See if it's a bit easier. Got this muddy. Try. Oh, this mud that's letting me. But I've got a connection. Oh, I can see a path around there, going around the edge of this water. I hope it rises up a bit and the signal might pop back on. It's such trouble when you go through these trees. There's always a lot of leaf mulch. It's all run by Staffordshire Council anyway, so there's a lot of maintenance. There's a lot of maintenance going on. Trying to keep it. I think it's under Staffordshire County Council. It's under one of them anyway. Does make it a bit more tricky coming when it's at its muddiest. You experience it the same as I am because I haven't been for a long time. But I've been thinking I should have come in the summer. I thought about coming in the summer. Just take a rest, see if I've got a connection. Is anybody there? It says people have joined. There's no comments. I've just got one from somebody a while ago. Good place to get off a load. Hello, real freaks. Just give me a few hearts and comments because I'm not sure if you can see me. So I'm talking to myself. We're just going around the country park. I'm not sure how many miles it is. I don't think it's that big. Oh, there's a dog. There's a dog. What's he doing? Yeah. Where's he going? Oh. There's some water down there. I don't know if people do any fishing. Ooh, who's that? Hello, boxing coach Jackson. I see your name's popping on and off. Got no idea about reception, so just welcome to the scope. at the replay and see what we can, what we've got left behind. What we managed to capture. Let's stay on the dry leaves. Oops. Yes, okay? Right, we're back. I wish they'd come here in the summer now. I thought it would have been a bit less muddy. Got a lot of places like this, lovely places to walk, but obviously the back of my mind's always, is there a mobile signal? To try and share it on Periscope. I just assume there's no signal, I'm getting no comments or any hearts or anything, so it should be out in the open in a minute. Try again. See if it works. I'm not sure how long the walk takes. So we go. Oh, there's a fisherman. I'll get the signal back now. There's a fisherman. There's a reservoir. That's the way we're going. Should come out, the signal should come a bit better now. Yeah. There's some bit of variety to the path anyway. Up bank, down bank. Up bank, down bank. Just have to try and find where there's some signal and then just stay in one place. It says I've got 2 viewers. So I'm on a new network anyway, so if it doesn't work with this network, that'll be it. But there must be 2 paths you can go around. Obviously some people are coming. I thought they'd have some sort of one-way system. Some people are coming towards me, so I thought they'd said one way. It's very varied, the paths anyway. I'll have to come here in the summer months. I've got a few places where I know there's a good signal, but I just get bored with keep scoping the same place, so I want to try and find some different places. Oh, hello, Cameron. Who's that? You just give me a few comments before I see who you are, where you're from, what you're up to. I think there'll be a signal for calling. I just need to establish there's a connection because I haven't been here before, so. Yeah, it's just a few miles away from where I live. It's just somewhere you drive past every day. It's just off the main road. There's lots of country parks. Got about a dozen in my area. I think this is this was all built. We have reservoirs. I did Rudyard Lake a few days ago. That was built to keep the Cordon canals filled up. And then I think this is the Trent and Mersey Canal. This keeps the Trent and Mersey Canal filled up. So they made it into a country park. We should see the dam and the reservoir in a minute. We'll just get out into the open and just check the signal. This is where you've got to have your proper walking shoes on. Let's just watch where we're going. Let's just take a breather a second. Hello, California. So I'm just seeing if I get my regulars on, Angel or Darby, just to be a moderator on the comments and I just like, hopefully there's a signal, and I'll return if there's a signal. Just trying to find places to scope. But you enjoy it the same as me. I haven't been here for a long time. So if you just make sure you follow me on my YouTube. Oh, there's a path up there. If I struggle with the reception, I will probably go back round again with me film it on my phone in HD. Right, let's see what's up here. There's 2 paths. I think there's 2 paths. Oh, this is up to the reservoir, I think. Oh, thanks. Oh, Darby's on. Hello, Darby. Oh, just get my breath back. Can you call in? I want to make sure there's a connection. I'm in a new place. Can you call in? So I know the connection's strong. Oh, just trying a new place. I've just been talking about you and Angel. Hopefully you'll come on and be me voice of any signal. Ah, she's here. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a signal while we stand here. I'll confuse all the walkers who I'm talking to.
Hey, Jade.
Are you there? Earth calling Derby.
Earth to Derby. Exactly.
Right, that's a new place I found.
Beautiful.
Can you see anything? Is it okay, the signal?
Oh, yeah. It looks great, Jace.
Yeah, it's
beautiful.
Yeah, there's a lot of people walking. I've just been all down that path there. It's all obviously because there's a lot of leaf coverage. It's very slippy. You have to be careful. Lots of leaves, all the leaf mulch. But I haven't scoped here before, and I haven't visited for a long time. So you're just enjoying it with me. I'm just trying to think which path to go on. I think there's 2 paths.
What's the name of this place?
It's called Greenway Bank Country Park.
Nice.
And if you look that up, what it basically is, it's near to Mabcock Castle. I'm near to Biddulph on the Congleton Road. And I've been meaning to come here for ages. Obviously I wasn't sure about the toilets are open. The toilets are open, so that's all right. They've opened the loos. It's got like a little
that's actually important. It's actually important when you're scoping.
Yeah, well, that's what I always do. Obviously, when I try and come up, I don't think about that at the first, but I think, hope the loos are open, and they are. So I will return here if the signal's okay. But I think I'm at a high point now. I don't know how much you'll get on the replay. I've just started sort of over there. I've been walking for about. I haven't even noticed how long I've been scoping. Let me just have a look. There's a lot of places where there's a seat where there's a nice view. So
nice.
20 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes I've been doing it. So I don't know how long it'll take. I'm just deciding. I'm glad you've come on. I'll just show you some of the countryside. It's basically there's this path here, or there's that one down there. So I'm not sure. Let me just show you the view over here.
Yeah.
As long as there's a signal.
Looks like a nice lake there too. It's awesome.
Yeah. It's basically, when you see me on the canal walks, it's basically, when I went a few days ago, I went to Rudyard Lake, and that was built 200 years ago to make sure the canals stay full of water. That was for the Trent and Mersey. That's for the Caldon Canal. Now I believe this was built for the Trent and Mersey Canal, which is like 2 different canals.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Made it into a country park. So basically, this is called. I'm trying to think what this area is called. It's all countryside. So we're surrounded by it. We're so lucky. This is all the. This is only a few miles from my hometown. This is. But
it's absolutely beautiful. Welcome to the scope, Chet and Gal in the City. Welcome to the scope, to Jace's scope.
Just keep an eye on the comments in case I miss anything. If there's anything important.
You bet.
Yeah,
the sky looks pretty. Nice blue sky today.
I know. Got to make the most of it. Oh, hello. Somebody's coming in. Who's that? Gal in the City. Hello.
Yeah, Gal in the City.
I'm just. I'm glad I've got a call in now, so I know what the reception will be like. So, yeah, I should have. I'm like one of those who I don't know if you pre-organise your scopes, but I've just come here just driving past, and I thought, oh, I'll just go there. So,
Yeah, those are the best sometimes. Gal in the City is asking where you're at. I can't remember the exact name you just told me. Green something.
It's Greenway Bank Country Park, but we're in the
Green,
sort of
Greenway, that's right.
yeah, Greenway Bank Country Park. It's like a reservoir that keeps the canals filled up. I'm just trying to think where we are. It's called. So we're in the countryside. We're near to. We're sort of on our way to Manchester. Really, we're sort of going to from my hometown. Basically, this direction is like north. Is it northwest? So we're basically
Wow.
getting close. We're near to Manchester Airport. You might see some planes flying over. Some of the walks I go on, you do hear the planes going over.
Yes, Gal in the City. This is England, and this is you said like 20 minutes from your place, Jace. Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's amazing how you can be in like a town centre, and then this is like about 20 minutes drive away.
Yeah, nice. I love these kind of parks.
Yeah, because I used to be a member of the Ramblers, you see. I used to be a member of organisations where they used to have a lot of walks, you know, like planned walks. And I've just haven't been here for a long time. And obviously I've got to be very careful because there's a lot of muddy paths. I'll just show you that tree.
Oh, that's cool, yeah.
Yeah, because the other path goes down there. It's like on the water's edge, that other path. It goes downhill to, there's like a path right down there. So I should have had I should have looked it up, shouldn't I? Have you got your tablet there for look it up? Have you got like a map of the paths? I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah, send it to you.
Yeah, this is all down back now. So hopefully I won't fall on my bottom. Constantly, you can see it's going down now, so I'll have to be careful. I'll just walk at the side where it's a bit more
leaves and things. Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to come here months ago, but I thought, well, I want to try some new scoping locations. Hopefully, it'll be okay. And
yeah, this was great.
Did you catch some replays around Rudyard? I was struggling with the reception around there, the Rudyard Lake.
Yes, I've spent a lot of time watching some replays last night. I watched yours, and Lisa had some, and Roland scoped too. But yeah, I watched yours.
I just sort of keep my fingers crossed that you all. Derby came on yesterday when I went round Trentham Gardens. That signal was okay. I went.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I hate that I missed it. Well, then I ended up scoping yesterday. I went to a state park for like 3 hours. I don't know if you caught that replay. But so I was out doing my own scopes.
What's annoying is I didn't get any notification, so it didn't pop up on my screen at all that you've done a scope. I don't know what's going on with the app.
Oh yeah, I have issues with that too. I basically just check Periscope, a couple, if I'm at home, I check it like, 2-3 times an hour just to see if somebody I know is on there.
Yeah. But obviously,
if I'm home.
Obviously, well, like with where you live, you've got you can't guarantee sunshine every day. So I thought I'd just come when the sun's shining. So obviously there'll be more people about at the weekend. But
yeah,
I'm just not sure how long the walk takes.
I might do another scope this afternoon. There's a new park that's about a new park to me that's about 20 minutes from where I live. So I might do another scope today.
Right. Yeah, it's a big reservoir. It feels like it's as big as the other one we went round. It's going and going. Anyway, it's a big piece of water.
I really like this place, Jace. That's neat.
Yeah, it's really somewhere you should come with your wellies on. I think that's as you can see, it's like a welly location. I think.
Yeah, it's welly worthy, right?
But when you say that, I think I've still got the same pair of wellies I had as a child. You never get rid of them, do you? Because you don't wear them very often. I think I've still got the pair when I was young. You never get rid of them, do you? Once your feet have grown, you just have a pair. But I've had it 30 years, because you don't wear them very often.
We don't usually. I want to order a pair of wellies. I've never had a pair of wellies. It'd be fun.
Well, what I've seen, we call you call them wellies. That's what we call them, don't we? Wellington boots, wellies. Well, I noticed what was for sale is what you can buy. It's like Wellington boots, but they're cut off, so they're like a shoe. Like just a little bit. Like they cut the Wellington boot off. It's like a shoe version of a Wellington boot.
Yeah, so they're not so high. Exactly. I think those would be nice.
Or like a shoe, yeah. Oh yeah, some birds. We can feed the birds. Yeah, basically, I'm just winging this walk, and hopefully, I was hoping to be a signal.
That's great.
I was hoping.
Hey, I like that black swan that you. Yeah. yesterday on your scope. That was neat.
Oh, did you see that? Yeah, that's the only place I've seen them in Trentham Gardens.
Yeah, that's neat.
And
then there was that little bird. That was funny. There was that little bird. It wasn't a real bird, and you were petting it. And Lisa thought it was it did look like a real bird.
Oh yeah, that was funny. Yeah, that one. I think my mind's going. I think it's like
Lisa's like, wait, that's not a real bird.
No, I just said that was my sense of humour at the time. I said, "Oh, look how tame this bird is, Lisa. It's letting me stroke it."
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh yeah, it's some Canada geese. There's a few of your birds have flown over.
Is it very cold out, Jace? Or are you pretty warm?
Nice. Yeah, it's nice. The sun's shining. Yeah, it's fine.
Good. It looks nice.
Mechanisms of the dam. I think there's some mechanisms. Some valves.
Yesterday, I thought it was going to be colder than it was when I was scoping, and I was actually hot. So I was trying to scope and take off my coat and scarf while I was scoping.
I say we're usually all right in the UK as long as the sun's shining. Yeah, it feels lovely. It isn't cold. You know, them few ones where I said my hand was numb. You know, where there's like a bit of cold wind. There's no wind today. It's very, very, very still today.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, there's 2 car parks. I didn't realise that. There's 2 car parks. I just started at the main car park, and there must obviously be 2. Oh, I know where we are now. We're near to
Did someone drop you off?
Yeah, I just said, obviously, because I haven't got my own transport, I have to kind of invent. Excuse me. So I said, just drop me off, and then she's gone on to the next town along. And I said, just give me a ring when you're finished. Give me a couple of hours.
Yeah, nice. Good.
Because the only option is obviously she can't walk around. It's too muddy. So we just have to try and compromise, Oh, yeah, here's some information. You're still with me? There you go. Knypersley Reservoir. That's where we are. Reservoir.
Knypersley, okay.
Knypersley, yeah. Knypersley Reservoir supplies between 7 and 8 million litres of water each day. This water doesn't come out of taps as drinking water. It keeps narrowboats afloat. Knypersley Reservoir was built between 1825 and 1827, together with nearby Rudyard, which I scoped before. Oh, Stanley Reservoir, that's another list. Yeah, so there's 3 of them that are providing to keep the canals full up with water. It provides a constant supply of water to the Calden Canal and then onto the Trent and Mersey Canal. In the early 1780s, Greenway Bank's Serpentine Pool was constructed to supply water to the canals, but 40 years later, as traffic on the canals increased, a greater volume of water was needed.
That's interesting.
And then it just goes on and on and on.
I bet there's a few reservoirs that feed the canals. I bet.
Yeah, 1827 it was finished. Yeah, there's a little map of where we are. See, that's where I live. That's my town.
Oh yeah.
And there's the canals.
Badly, right? Yeah.
That's Trent and Mersey there. That's the one that goes like from Manchester to Birmingham, the main one. And then this is the Calden, the branch one to the Calden, which goes all the way up here. And we are, where are we now? That's Rudyard, where I went a few days ago. That's that one.
You're in Badley? Is that what it is? That's what it's called? Your hometown?
My town is Stoke-on-Trent, which is 5 towns here. That's another town called. That's like another village, really. It's like not really a town; it's a village. Like Badley Green is an area, just an area of the city. Brown Edge is just an area of the city, where there's people live. Endon, Stanley Reservoir. I'll have to go to that one. Where's that one? Didn't know there was that one.
Oh yeah.
That's my hometown there, Hanley. That's my
Hanley. That's right. I couldn't remember what's your hometown.
Yeah, and Bucknell. They're just little suburbs, really. Just suburbs of Stoke-on-Trent, Bucknell, Etruria, Hanley, Sneed Green. That's by Forest Park where you see me feeding the birds. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's just giving you a little overview anyway. I'm glad there's a little bit of information. Right. Yeah, it's all.
Yeah, and there was another reservoir you could go to scope too. That's cool.
I'm glad there's a signal, so I'll come here again as long as there's a signal. I was just a bit wary of signal.
Have you gone down to the little lake yet?
Yeah. No swimming.
No swimming, Jace.
Yeah, I don't think it's advisable. I think we'll probably get to pneumonia. I think if we try and swim.
Yeah, that might not be smart.
Yeah, and there's a big car park here as well. Ooh, that's a nice one. Porsche.
Oh well.
show you some. Well, I was just going to say show you some British cars, but you've already got one of them anyway, haven't you?
Yeah, my Mini Cooper.
Is there anything? Is that what you've always liked? What did you have before? Did you have some American cars before? That you fell in love with the Mini Cooper?
Yeah, I've had like Blazers. I haven't had that many. I'm one of those people that when you get a car, you keep it forever until until it won't run anymore. You know, I've had this one for over 10 years.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you're getting quite cheap now because you've been getting. I was thinking of a Mini for myself because I'm about 6 foot tall, see, so I do like the look of them. I just need like a roomy car with me being a tall person with big feet. See,
yeah. Well, and I'll tell you, you would fit in a Mini Cooper easily because they're small, but when you're inside, they're just normal. You know, they're quite spacious to sit in. You'd be fine.
Yeah, because what we've got at the moment is I find it's comfortable. It's a Honda Civic. My mum's got one of the older ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's about 20 years old one. Because I think they're basically all the same, aren't they? The Hondas. But
if you were too tall, you could just. If you were too tall for my car, we just open up the sunroof and you could stick your head out the sunroof.
Yeah. It's best to get dropped off. Obviously, with it being Sunday and the sun's shining, there is a lot of cars and people about. So, I'll show you. I'll go over the dam. I think this is part of the walk. I think I don't know. I'll just show you the.
Is that actually is that a two-way road? The road seems so narrow to me.
Yeah, well, what happens is obviously when you're coming to like get away from major cities, obviously you've got the main roads, and then when you come into the countryside, obviously the roads get narrower and narrower, and sometimes you can find, like I went one yesterday, where it was like just wide enough for one car really, and then there's just a few places where it's just got like a passing.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
I mean, obviously you could get two lots of cars, but obviously, I mean, basically there's yellow lines. That means don't park. But obviously, if people have got disabled.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Welcome, Hammerstrom.
If they've got disabled badges, for disabled, they're allowed to park on yellow lines. So I don't know how safe this is walking in the road, but this is what happens when it's a nice day. Yeah. I think this is like the car park overflow, really. But it is yellow lines. There's no yellow lines there. But I'll just give you a little.
You need small cars there because the roads aren't very wide.
Yeah. But what? I'll just show you the dam if there's a signal. I'll just give you a few minutes on the dam there.
Yeah, no, it's still a great signal. Deflection here. Hi, Deflection.
Was the Ford Mustang, and when they said you could buy it in England, I really fell in love with that. But they are expensive. The Ford Mustang. You can't buy that right-hand drive now.
Yeah, those are fun cars. I used to have a Mustang when I was in high school and older. It was an off year. It was like a 79 Mustang or something when I was a kid.
Hello, Deflection.
Deflection saying hi to you.
Yeah, hello. I'm just trying to just give us a few minutes now. I've been on my walk. I'm just trying to think if there's any more walks over there. Oh, I can see people. Yeah, there is people all going along there. So I'll have to go back along that way. I can see a path there with people walking. So
it's nice along the water there.
Yeah, I just want to make the most of the reception before I start wandering off in case it goes again.
Yeah, no, so far so good.
Yeah, but it's so weird because say when you're in the countryside, you don't know about signal. You see, when you're obviously way away from the cities.
Yeah, Gal in the City, I think so too. It's really Gal in the City is saying this place is really beautiful.
But I should be able to show you a British ice cream van. Like what you buy ice cream from. What do you call it? Like the ice cream man. When he's at the end of your street and he's playing music and he sells ice cream. Do you just call it the ice cream
yeah. Man? We usually call him the Ding Ding Man.
Oh, right. Well, I'll be able to show you. I'll be able to show. This is what happens when it's busy, you see. It's best to try and be dropped off because the traffic gets crazy. It gets very busy.
Deflection, I'm doing well. Yeah. Thank you. Hope you're doing good too.
It's the one coming today, really. It's not. I usually don't come at the weekend, obviously, because it gets busy. So you see, it's a bit of time anyway. So I say it's a bit dangerous, really. I mean, all those passengers and cars.
I was going to say.
I don't know what's happening. That's just. Oh, yeah. This is another similar to this Fiat in front. This is a.
What's your emergency number in case I need to call for you? It's 911 here.
Oh, yeah. Our sort of emergency is 999.
Oh, 999. Okay.
That's
and I'm just teasing.
That's for police, ambulance, fire brigade. And
Yeah,
so the
yeah.
life, obviously, if you fall in the water, that'll tell the what do you call it? You know, the lifeboat crews. You know, the people who rescue you if you fall in the water. That's another issue as well. You can get obviously that does operate. You know, I forgot what you call it now. You know, like
Deflection's
the
laughing at the ding ding man. Deflection, what do you guys? Deflection, you're in Texas, aren't you? What do you guys call the
uh,
ice cream man?
it's deflection, and one of them's in Russia who watches me. Is that the Russian chap? Somebody in Russia, I think. It could be deflection. There's somebody in
I don't
Russia,
know
I
why
think.
I was thinking deflection is from Texas. I'm probably totally wrong.
Yeah, if I remember rightly, I think he's somebody in
And he
Russia, I
invited
think.
followers. Thanks for that.
Yeah, get plenty of hearts and share it out. Get more people in.
Welcome in,
I've
Roy.
obviously,
Welcome
I've
to
obviously
Jace's
come on.
Scope.
I've obviously come on a busy day, so I say normally I would rather come here in the week, but because it's a nice day, I thought, well, let's just go and find somewhere, and hopefully it'll be less busy if I come in the week. Now I know there's a signal.
Yeah,
Uh,
deflection from Houston area, so he is from
oh
Texas.
right. Let's just. I'll just show
Oh,
you the ice
deflection,
cream.
I was asking you what you call your ice cream man because you were laughing at my ding ding man.
Yeah,
I was
it's
asking what you guys call it in Texas.
Mr. Whippy. Yeah, it's this is these are the ice cream vans. I'm just going to show you the menu. Just the customer. I think I'll just concentrate on not getting run over a minute. Hang on. It's quite a busy.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
please don't get run over.
No,
Ice cream truck, I guess.
yeah. It's an old building. Yeah, it's got the date on it there. Is that 16,
I always
68?
got I always got popsicles from the ice cream man when I was a kid. I always liked the
Yeah.
popsicles.
The only problem with those ice cream vans is they're very old vehicles and they run on diesel, so you can see when they're doing ice cream, they're always puffing smoke out the back, which isn't very
Oh
environmental.
geez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're very old vehicles. Them are they're just puffing smoke out. I can smell it. I'm going to move
You're
away now.
like, no.
Yeah, it's choking me. Yeah. Right. Let's see where
Welcome
this.
in, oh, Yo L.
Yeah, that's an old building. That must be part of the reservoir, 1868. That says.
Well, 1868. That's crazy.
Right. Let's see if we can get over down here without getting run over. See, this is the only one trying to periscope and not get run over. Hang on, let's get down here.
That would
Yeah,
not be good, Dave.
because what happens, you see, is I came here years ago, and I used to know the. Oh yeah, he's a mini. There you
Yay,
go.
Mini Cooper.
Yay, mini. Have you seen those? Have you seen those minis where they're like a jumbo mini, where they're like as if they've been blown up like a balloon, and they're more taller and wider,
Yes,
like the bigger versions.
yes. They're not so many.
Yeah, let's look what's down here. I think you can go down here.
Bye, Gallivan City. Thanks for coming on.
Let me just look at the other side. Oh yeah, there's some more water down there. Let's have a look down there. Yeah.
That's a pretty scene right there. You should go back and take a picture of that later.
Yeah, take some screenshots. Is it nice? Let me just get off this road. I'm just worried about getting run over. Hang on, let me just get away from this road.
Yeah, deflection. I noticed that too. A lot of hatchback vehicles for sure.
Try and not get run over.
I'm gonna have to buy you a yellow vest so that you're well seen, so you don't get ran over.
Yeah, I need a high vis. Yeah, yeah. We'll just get over the road while I'm scoping because I don't want to get run over. I can hear running water. Where's that running water coming from? Ah, you can see the dam wall. Oh yeah, this is like the dam here. We are. Let's have a look over here. Yeah. Oh, brilliant! Yeah, look at this. Yay!
That's pretty. Shaw 1988 is saying hello and asking how you are.
Hello, I'm fine. Just trying to not get run over on live scoping.
Right, and 1 foot out is on here and says, "Oh wow," and looks good. So welcome in 1 foot out to Jace's Scope.
Yeah, I was wondering where the reservoir, the dam area was. That's the dam wall there. You see, that's like the overflow for the water. Then it all goes down. I suppose you can go down there. There's paths everywhere, but I just wanted to know there's a signal. Then there must be a walk down there. There's a bridge.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Deflection says, put on that, bright yellow vest, and then put on there, right, periscoper and YouTuber Jace on the vest.
Yeah, you'll have to have.
We'll have to
do they normally
custom make
have
you
on?
one.
They have like you need one with the like press on the back, don't you? So you're like invincible then if it says press on the back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when you're scoping, you're invincible. At least we think we are.
When they're in those countries, and in those war-torn countries, as long as they have a high vis with press on the back, they feel invincible, don't they?
Pete from Florida is here. Welcome into Jace's scope.
Oh yeah, I can see a cow. Yeah. Hang on. There's a cow. Yeah, I found a cow.
Hi, cow.
Hello, cow.
Hey, Pete.
I can't believe I live in the countryside and the first time I've scoped a cow, I think that is.
I know, I think that too, because we have a lot of cattle out here. But that's never anywhere where I'm scoping. I need to find somewhere where I can periscope that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I think that's it now. I know you can go down here, but I don't want the signal to go. Obviously, that's somebody's house. They've got a nice view there. That's their terrace.
See, Shaw is asking you if the weather's cold and Dreamscape, welcome in. He says it's Steve from Texas. So we have someone else from Texas in here.
Yeah. But we'll just see how we'll carry on this walk. Because apparently, what's this sign say? Oh, there's a sign with nothing on it. I'm just wondering what that... Oh, that's useful. A sign that's blank. Let's have a wander down here now. If the reception goes, I might go back towards the bridge, but we'll just go along the back where I just.
I like the moss. The moss on the rock is pretty on the stones.
Let's see where we are now. Oh, there's that cow. Let's have a close up of the cow. Yeah.
Welcome to Jace's Scope featuring artist. Thanks for coming in.
Hello, cow.
Oh, that's a nice view of the cow. Hello, cow. I don't know my cows. I don't know what kind of cow that is.
There's another one. Yeah, it's like just winging it really because I haven't been this path before, so I'm just glad there's a signal. Yeah, here's the name of the paths we're on. Oh yeah, Greenway Bank Country Park. There we go. That's it. We're under Staffordshire County Council. That's it. Greenway Bank Country Park. No cycling, no horse riding. That's it. Yeah, it's nice in there. It's nice in there with the sun shining. It's nice and warm. So but obviously where you, Darby, you probably go on your walks and you've already trod that walk before. This is the first time I've ever come down this path, so you're sharing it with me for the first time. See where we end up.
It's awesome.
Yeah, see the sun's out. It's lovely with the sun out. It's just nice, It's not cold. It's just crispy, It's not. I think I call it cold when you start seeing.
I do too, Pete.
When you start seeing, when you start talking and all the steam's coming out, that's when it's cold. There's no steam coming out yet.
Yeah, it's cold when. Dreamscape is from Corpus Christi, Texas. I've never been there, Dreamscape. I've heard it's beautiful there.
That means Body of Christ, don't it? Corpus Christi. That's Body of Christ, don't it? I think
oh, yeah, that makes sense with the word parts.
Yeah, Body of Christ in Latin, I think that is Corpus Christi. Right, so I don't know where we're going, but we're getting back around the water, so I think it might give us a complete loop back to the beginning.
Yeah. Featuring artist is asking you what the climate's like there.
It's just nice. The sun's shining. It's nice in the sun. Yeah, it's warm. No gloves yet. Can you just ask Google what my sunset time is and my temperature?
And didn't you say it's warmer than normal this year?
Yeah, can you ask Google what my sunset time and temperature is? Have you got one there, Google?
Oh. Hey, Google. What time is sunset in Stoke-on-Trent?
In Stoke-on-Trent today, the sun
4:04 p.m.
Yeah, it's 5 to 2 now, so we're okay. What's the temperature? Then that'll give us I can't really tell. Let's see officially what it is. Just say what's the temperature in Biddulph.
Middle?
Biddulph. Biddulph. Biddulph.
Okay. Hey, Google. What's the temperature in Biddulph?
around 30 degrees Fahrenheit.
30 degrees Fahrenheit, it says. That's cold, though.
Yeah, try
Hey
Stoke-on-Trent.
Google. Stop.
I think it's got, just start try Stoke-on-Trent. I think that's got confused with
Yeah.
somewhere else.
Hey Google. What's the temperature in Stoke-on-Trent?
The current temperature in Stoke-on-Trent is 48 degrees.
48 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh God, I don't know
Yeah.
what that is. We don't do Fahrenheit in the UK. I don't know why there's flowers on that seat. Oh yeah,
Here,
what
let
they
me
doing?
ask.
What they
Hey
doing?
Google. 48 degrees Fahrenheit is what in Celsius?
I bet it's about 12. Is it about 12?
889 degrees Celsius.
8.889 Celsius. So
Right.
8 Celsius.
I was just going to say what people do in this country is they have benches, and if somebody's passed away, they dedicate the bench to somebody and put the badges on.
Oh
But,
yeah, people do
yeah,
that here too in parks and
yeah.
things.
I just
Bye,
wondering why.
Shaw. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, while there was flowers on. Right.
Yeah,
Let's have
Pete. That is cold for Pete in Florida.
yeah. I
For
don't know
here
if
in
this will be.
Colorado, that's actually really nice. That's what it's going to be in Colorado today too.
Yeah. But obviously, what I'm not understanding, what I'll have to see as the time goes on, is I wonder if this should be a good sunset location. I might do this as a
It looks
sunset
like it. Yeah.
Yeah. Because if it's there in front of me, that's where it's going to set, isn't it, really? As long as I can see it.
Yeah. You'd have a nice reflection, kind of like when I do my scopes on the ponds.
Yeah, look at that. But the thing is, when we're saying 4:05, did we? I mean, really, you won't be half an hour here before, don't you? Because you don't want to be here in the
Yeah,
dark.
exactly.
So about
Exactly.
about 3:30, I'd want to be here, won't I? But I know you can enjoy the sunset a long time before it actually goes down. So you don't want to
Yeah.
wait until it's dark. But I'm just glad you've come on because
Deflection says nice reflection, and that rhymes.
deflection says nice reflection.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get a nice reflection on the water while we can hear a signal. I was just a bit reluctant to the signal because we're in like the bushy, like in the forest when I started. We're in all those trees. That's where we started at the top end. See, right at the top end. So
Can you tell, do people fish there? Someone's asking.
yeah, I've seen somebody fishing. Yeah, there must be fishing here. You know. A lot of these places do seem to offer fishing, but as in the
Nice.
places, some of the places I go, you do see a lot of like little jetties. Little jetties sticking out where they can sit on. But that chap was
Yeah.
just over where that car park was. There was somebody fishing over there. I wonder where this. Actually, there is something else to show you. I forgot what it's called. Just trying to think what it's called. Like what do you call it? Trying to think what the term's called. Like they call it a folly, I think. It's like a building with no purpose. They call it a folly. It's like a building with no purpose. I think it's called a folly. And I think this somebody just built one somewhere on this path. We should come across it. Oh, that's unusual. All the cow geese in the middle of the field like the cows. Look, that's weird.
Huh.
You've been telling the cows, look, in the field.
Boy, the cows in England sure look weird. No, just kidding.
Yeah, they're weird cows, aren't they?
Those are very weird cows.
Go back to Derby's Lake. There's too many around here.
Yeah, I think follies are right because I remember on Downton Abbey, they would talk about follies sometimes.
Yeah, well, that's something I'd like to do in the future. When you've just said Downton Abbey, like that. What's that other one? What's that? Not Downton Abbey. What's that other one people watch? Is that the only one? There's another one a bit like that, isn't there?
There was an older one upstairs, downstairs, but that's an old one.
Yeah, the ones that are filmed in those big houses. Well, basically, all those big houses, a lot of them in my country, are owned by the National Trust, like an organisation.
Oh, okay.
Takes over the ownership and the maintenance, right? And when all this is over, I might join the National Trust, because if you pay if you pay £60 a year and get like a pass, it lets you go in all those stately homes. That's one of them.
Oh wow, you should do that, Jace.
Yeah, that'll be lovely to scope. I can start travelling. There's
Yeah.
like about 20 of them in my sort of. You can just do. Obviously, you do like your pass will apply to the whole country. Obviously, you can't. Obviously, there'll be hundreds and hundreds you can go to.
Right.
But one place
that seems like a reasonable price too.
Yeah, well, it's the same with everything. Like Trentham Gardens, you see, if you go there once, it's £12 for one visit. But you can get a pass for £60 for a year. So
yeah, that would pay for itself in like 4 trips or something,
Yeah, there's another bird. What's that one? I'm just glad there's a reception. That's what was sort of disheartening me a bit. You know, when you come on a nice walk in the sun, I thought, I hope there's a signal. I hope Darby or Lisa come on, or somebody else.
Yeah.
Make sure the signal's okay. So I'll have to return here. It seems a good signal. Oh, yeah, I can see
Yeah,
a duck.
great place for taking pictures too.
Yeah.
I would have a heyday in that place. I love taking pictures.
Yeah, I've just seen a. I'm just trying to get some duck food out. Hang on. I've just seen a duck.
Deflection says that duck was swimming fast. It was.
Yeah, I can see a duck here. I'll see if I can give him some food. He's just hiding. Where's he go?
You have your food on you?
Oh, he doesn't want it. Oh, it's not in the mood. Oh, yeah, some more birds will want it. Hang on. Some more
That's a
birds.
mallard duck, isn't it?
Yeah, because obviously, let me just get. Yeah, it looks like there's. It's basically, it is known for a lot of birds, because you can see that what they built in the middle of the water, like a thing for them to sit on. Look, it's like a little platform.
Oh yeah.
Just as I came in, I just took a photo. I can share it on Instagram when I get in. It was like a poster of all the birds that have been seen here. Like there's about 20 or 30 varieties of birds.
It's a goose resort.
Thanks for the hearts, everybody. Yep, still got a signal. Good. Let's keep walking. Because it's so random, you see, when I do these. So random when I do these scopes, because obviously I'm concerned with the reception and if there's any signal. Right, I'll just keep stopping. Some nice views.
Yeah, so far so good on the signal. You're doing good.
You like yourself when you just have like there's a place where you haven't visited for a long time, and you have your memories of what you think it is, and it's always completely different when you get in.
Yeah.
I know when I came here, I know there was the reservoir, and I know there's some sort of building like there's folly. So obviously we should see this folly somewhere. We should see it in a minute.
I can't remember the story behind Follies and what they're about. It was something like it was like a fad for a long time or something way back when.
Did you see that Mount Cop Castle? Did you go back to my replays where I went on Mount Cop Castle? And that was a folly as well. Somebody just built it on the top
I
of a hill.
did. Yeah.
Somebody just built it on the top of a hill as like a summer house, just somewhere to sit and relax and probably have a drink or.
Yeah.
It's like the highest point in Cheshire, so that's why they built it there. Yeah, we're just getting out of the sunlight now, but we'll just keep going and see what we can see. Because there's two paths you can go on, you see. So I think one of them should be the where we see that folly.
Yeah, Jersey. Deflection says that it looks like areas similar to New Jersey. And Deflection, I was thinking the same thing here. There's some parks here that it reminds me of too, here in Colorado, actually.
Yeah, we're just on a bridge. We're just on a nice stone bridge, nice and solid. There we go.
Featuring artist says, "Hey Darby and Jace, follow my art page on Instagram." Yeah, I will look you up. And I'm on Instagram as well, featuring artists. Just search Darby Jones. There's a few Darby Jones, but mine are all nature ones.
Yeah, there's a duck.
Yeah, I'll definitely follow you, featuring artists.
Right, let's do the other side where we've got a nice. Oh, this should be good for a nice sunset here. Look at the view from this side. This should be good for a nice sunset. This bridge at the back.
Oh, that's going to be beautiful this evening.
Yeah. Let's just enjoy a few minutes of peace in this view.
Will you still be there for sunset, or will you be gone?
Well, I just told me lift about 2 hours. I thought 2 hours should be enough. So I think we'll just have to keep an eye on where I'll be.
Yeah. If not, you may just have to go back sometime.
Yeah. It's only a few miles away, so it's just a matter of I was just trying this new network.
Mm-hmm.
And so obviously, basically this network is the best. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's the best out of all the other three because I've tried all of them now. So this has been the best for the rural scoping locations. So, but what I found is I don't know if it does it on you, Darby, because obviously I don't know if it's the phone overheating or because it's cold. But what I find it does is, like my scope yesterday, really, it would have gone all the way around Trentham Gardens Lake. I walked all the way around. But when I was halfway round, I looked at my screen and it was as if I'd pressed stop. You know, when you press stop and you get that screen coming up, and it was as if I'd
Yeah.
stopped the scope, as if I'd pressed stop, and that's what screen I was getting up. So I'd just say that's the app's crashed. You know, when it does that, it just stops on its own, and then you have to
Yeah.
restart again. So I can't really blame that on the network. Obviously, if the scope just stops suddenly, you know. So this does seem the best network for. Yeah, I'll have to come here again. I've got a nice sunset from this location.
I know that's gonna be beautiful. Hey, Deflection wants to know if this scope's gonna go up on YouTube.
Yeah, it should do. Yeah, as long as it isn't too long. Because basically, I don't know how it works, but basically the settings. I'll give you a widescreen. I may as well while I'm here.
Yeah, that's beautiful, dude.
Well, that's the problem. You see, I've sort of cocked it up now because if you put it on YouTube,
Thanks,
it doesn't.
featuring artist.
When you put it on YouTube, you should keep it in one rotation. So I won't keep it like this for long because I think when I put it on YouTube, this will be sideways. You see, it won't. YouTube
Oh, is that right?
won't correct it. You see, so.
That's weird.
So basically, if I filmed it all like this, basically, you know that 3.5 hour scope what I did, it basically
Yeah.
failed. And what happened was, when I finished my scope, I'll just put it back to normal because I know if I put it on YouTube, it'll be sideways. So I don't want you to watch it sideways.
Yeah.
It won't all see. YouTube can't automatically correct it. You see the landscape mode. So.
Interesting.
But basically, I don't know how it works, but what the app gives you an option to do is it says, do you want to save your periscope to your camera roll? And I say yes. And underneath it says, do you want to save it in high definition? So I don't know how that works, but I do have that option on. So that's probably why it's very clear. Because apparently you can save it in high definition. So I don't know how that works, but
Yeah,
it's
interesting. I don't know.
It's not high definition while you're doing it, you know. Yeah, this will be a good sunset location. I'll have to try and do my timing a bit better.
Yeah, just come out just for sunscope. That's beautiful. It reminds me of my pond where I do my stuff at. I mean, it looks just like it almost.
Basically, what
minus the
happened
mountain.
Basically, what happened when I started my scope, I came all through loads of tree areas and mud and very slippy. And I thought I don't really need to do that. I could just start where this. I'll see where this. We'll carry on now anyway. I think I've done enough of that. We'll just carry on walking and see where we end up. And then if I come again, I might just start my scope I might start it where the.
Absolutely.
Without going through all the muddy paths, you know, because I think I can avoid those at the moment. It's very slippy.
Yeah.
Oh, there's paths everywhere. There's a path down there. Where does that go? Oh, here's the folly. Here we go. There it is.
Yeah, this is a great location.
Yeah, there's the folly.
Oh, yeah, let's see.
Right, let's go up to it. We should get a better section then. Yeah, let's go up to it. I found the folly.
Well, they're not really buildings. They're just like little places to go hang out at, if I remember right. Follies.
Yeah. Hang on. Let's just try and get up these stairs. Oh. Let's think how we get up to it. Hey, this is good for a sunset location. I've come here again. Got some trees now. Keep moving up. I think Deflection's going. Hello, Deflection. Thanks for coming in. See you again. I think Deflection's going. Ooh.
Yeah, I think it looks like. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, let me just get a good spot. Yeah, I'll have to explore where all these paths go. There we go.
Yeah, there it is. Awesome.
Right. Let's see if we can get closer to it. I don't think you'll be able to go inside. I think it'll all be boxed off, you know, but...
right.
But basically, the other place I was on about called Mount Cop, that's only a few miles away. And it's a similar building. Like a folly on the top of a hill. Let's go...
Jade is asking if that's a castle. And maybe explain what a folly is to Jade.
Yeah. Can you ask Google, say, what is a folly? Ask Google what a folly
is.
Yeah.
You bet. Yeah, actually. Hey, Google, what is a folly?
According to Wikipedia, in architecture, a folly is a building constructed primarily for decoration, but suggesting through its appearance some other purpose, or of such extravagant appearance that it transcends the range of usual garden buildings.
Yeah.
It just doesn't really serve any purpose. It's just a building like to look nice, really, I suppose. There's no function to it, you know, it's just
It's
like
just
a
to
decorative.
simulate something. Like in this case, like Jade was saying, it looks like a castle, and that's what it's supposed to do. Is just like a simulation of
Yeah.
something, but just for fun.
Yeah. So there's paths all down there. I think I'll have to look up the map area. There's paths everywhere. But obviously,
Yeah.
I don't want lose signal. So yeah, it's basically I think. Oh yeah, look at that! It's like a little prison. There's the stairs. Ooh. I bet there's an echo in here. Echo.
Yeah, I was just gonna say your voice is echoing.
Yeah, I think basically it's like if you're a wealthy person. I suppose a folly is just a very, very fancy garden ornament, really. And if you've got the money, you just have
Yeah,
a build. I've got plenty of money, and I'll just build a structure. That's just something to look at.
because why not, right?
Yeah, well. I mean, the thing is, when you've got unlimited money, you just think of the strangest thing.
Exactly.
I mean, you don't think like normal people if you've got plenty of money. So
You're welcome, Jade.
yeah. I just won't be careful because the paths are very muddy. So you can't go inside. I think it's all cordoned off, So I'll just show you where I can. I just got to be careful.
Looks like it's got vines growing up it too. I bet it's pretty in the summer with those vines.
You can see it's very muddy, so I've got to be careful. There's drops all the way around, so I don't want to break my neck. Yeah.
Same environment as a video game featuring artists saying.
Yeah, I don't know how long this has been here. Obviously, I bet this has been here a few hundred years, at least. All the stones. Well, obviously, the dam was built in 1850, I think. So this is at least as old as that. Well, there's paths down there. I don't know where they all go. So I'm a bit bamboozled, really, what path to go on. I think we'll just keep.
So many choices.
Yeah, I don't want the scope beyond too long. I still won't be able to save it if it's too long. So
yeah, and Jade says it's cutting in and out, but I mean, but they say that they're still getting the gist, but it's cutting out for them.
Well, it's just because I've just this is where you're really getting to break your neck now. I'm not getting back down these muddy paths. We'll go back down. But I say there must be some. Yeah, it's very slippy. I bet there's people who've had injuries down here.
Yeah, be careful.
Be careful. It's very slippy. It's a lot of leaves, you see. The leaves are all making it very easy to slippy. There's a lot of leaves. Go over a little bridge.
Oh yeah, I bet.
I'll have to investigate. Yeah, there's loads of paths. I just saw a lady with some holly bush, like holly twigs. She's probably making a Christmas flower arrangement. There must be some.
Yeah,
holly
boy,
plants.
those are sticky. Those will poke you. They're sharp edges.
Yeah, I say it looks like that chewed up. It's as if horses have been through. Look, you've got to be really careful there. I think I'll get my feet stuck in that one. There's a little stream.
Don't get stuck. I'm too far to come pull you out.
Oh God, hang on. Let me just watch where I'm going. Yeah, there's paths everywhere. I'll have to try and look at a map of the area. There's paths going everywhere.
Amity Villa.
Get too lost. We'll just keep going around the. We'll keep going around the water's edge because we've obviously got a nice view of the sun. We'll just keep to the water's edge. We don't want to go in the shade. Let's just try and keep it in the sun for today.
Yeah, you bet. Hey, Jace, I'll be right back. There's someone at my door. I'll be right back. I'm not going to go off, but I'm just going to set you down for just a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. Where's he go? I see a squirrel. He won't come to me.
Okay, I'm back. It was just a package being delivered.
Yeah. I just see a squirrel. He won't come to me. Where's he gone? I see a squirrel. Where's he gone? He's there, look. Just in the middle of the screen. He's there.
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
You see him there. I've just rustled my bag, but he won't come to me, so I'll leave it at that. Right. Yeah, it is a lovely big. I'm glad there's some sunshine anyway, because I'm just trying to think, Derby. I mean, all year round, the sun should still be in the same direction as it. It doesn't move that much, does it? I don't think it changes that much. The general direction.
I mean, here it moves south, of course, in the winter, but it actually sets over a different mountain in the winter than it does when I did my summer scopes, but not a huge difference, but
yeah, I just saw somebody coming. Who's that? Jaded in Japan. Hello.
Yeah, Jade's been in here. Yep.
Yeah, that's a nice view. You feel like just staying here, but I mean, oh yeah, I've just done that mistake of having a 20% battery warning and just ignoring it. Now I've got a 10% battery warning. Hang on.
I know. I hate when you get to the 10%. Welcome in, St. Colin. Welcome to Jace's Scope.
Hang on. We'll just let me just try and get my wire out. Hang on. You might see the phone shake a little bit. I'm just trying to get me cable out. Where's my cable? Bear with me. Technical problems.
It's okay. I had to put everybody down yesterday during my scope because I had to take off my jacket and my scarf and tie it around my waist, so I had to put everybody down.
Yeah, got the cable ready. There we go. I'm just inserting it. It won't hurt. Hang on. Inserting now. Oh,
there you go.
I think we're charging. Do you see like a glitch when I plug that in?
Yeah, just a little quick one. Yep.
You there? Don't want to glitch. Hang on. Let me just. Trouble is, if you plug it in, it doesn't automatically charge. You've just got to this stupid thing here. Got this big battery. That's me. That's it. Let's make sure it's charging.
Nice.
That's it. Beeping, I think. Yeah, it's got enough power to charge this phone 3 times, I think. It's got a big battery. Right. Let's carry on with the sunset. Yeah, there's a few clouds coming. I said it's just making my eyes go a bit razzled and not look at too much. Oh, there's a cloud. That's it. That's just kind of a bit.
Yeah.
It might have. It's just that nice reflection. It's gone now. It's just gone behind that cloud. Yeah, I'll have to come down here again and spend more time in the open area than in the forest where the probably be.
I'm excited for you because there's all kinds of new places around here. It looks like you could go for walks and scope. It's a great location.
Yeah. It's just what I find is, I mean, where I live, there's loads of locations, but you just get used to the same ones. And then obviously when we come here, I'm worried about the sort of, the reception and everything. Because I'm on this new network, I thought, well, I've got visits everywhere and see what it's like. So
yeah, it seems to be doing good for you.
Yeah, I'll have to come here again. But obviously, following this path, I just know where I'm going. I might go back into the forest in a minute. But I think that's what's basically going to happen, because I think when you were joining me, when we saw those 2 paths, when we first joined, I saw those 2 paths. I think the left path was the one that's taken. But the left path is probably where we're going now. And we'll just go back around that piece of water. So really, it's just a bit won't really stay this area really, but the only option I've got is obviously going all the way back, and obviously where all that traffic was. That's really, if you carry on past that traffic road, that'll take you back to the main entrance.
Yeah. Did you see any maps when you went in? You should pick up a map if they have them, or go online and see if they have a map.
Yeah, there was nothing I could have picked up today. I just.
Yeah, I bet it's online. When you get home, you look it up.
Got some caution tape. There's just a bit of a hole there. Bit of a caution tape.
Oh, wow.
Don't fall in the hole.
Don't go down the rabbit hole.
I know you don't know where the rabbit hole takes you.
That's right. You never know where the rabbit hole takes you.
But what I'm looking forward to is I just had Matrix in my mind, but it's just saying the rabbit hole.
Exactly.
But I don't know if you, obviously, I am like a gamer. I don't know if you've got any consoles or you know anybody who games. I'm waiting for a new game to come out called Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like a sci-fi type game, but it's got Keanu Reeves in it. He did some motion capture
Oh fun.
and some voice work.
What's the name of it again? I have an Xbox One.
Oh, you've got an Xbox One? Yeah, it's coming out a few weeks. It's called Cyberpunk 2077. It's like
Cyberpunk.
sci-fi.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit like Blade Runner type thing, you know. But it's like in the
Okay.
future, a bit like Blade Runner. But if you just look Cyberpunk, look it up on YouTube when you finish watching this, and then they've released like a little behind the scenes thing where you see him doing all the motion capture. And how much work he went to just trying to get off this path. It's all muddy. I won't go back to that path.
Yeah, you definitely need your wellies on today.
Try and get out to that path at the bottom. Yeah, I've got to come back again.
Oh yeah.
I'm just thinking, where does this path take me? I'm getting a bit stuck now. I won't get off this path. How far does this path
Don't
take
get
you away?
stuck.
Yeah, this is a very mud path. Perhaps if they had a few signs up, because I don't go away from the water edge really, but I'm just trying to stay in contact with the sun. There's a big tree. Crikey.
Yeah, you get in the shade and it gets cold, for sure.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think how to get off this path now. It's taking me where I don't want to go.
I want to get back to the lake.
Where's this? Oh, it might just be dropping down to that main path. I think that's just. I think it's dropping back. Where's it going? Where's it taking me? Ah, there we are. There's the path there. I think.
Oh yeah.
I don't want really breaking it down there. I'm just trying to think where this path is going.
Without sliding down the hill.
Yeah. Oh God, don't do that. I think it's just dropping down now. It feels like it's dropping down. I think it's probably just going to take me back to the trouble is I wish I'd had to put my shorts on now because there's a lot of these like bramble type things that are just ripping me to shreds at the moment. So, ow. Yeah, I should have stayed on that other path now. Silly me, what have I come this way for?
Well, you never know. It might have worked out.
I know I was doing quite well without mud. Yeah, I love mud. Trying to think where this path's taking me. I think it's just taking me the long way around then. Back to the water.
Yeah, I love water.
Hopefully the path goes back onto that. But you have to think all this was man-made. Obviously there's a step there and it's all water. So it must all be man-made. Yes. I didn't realise how many paths there was. Oh, I think the mud's gone a bit now. I just didn't want the reception to go too deep in the forest. I'll have to have a think of trying to end it up where the water is. Whilst obviously lots and lots of mud on these. I had enough of the mud in Rugged Lake. It was crazy amount of mud.
You're gonna have to hose your shoes off when you get home.
Yeah, I can feel it going up the back of my leg as well.
Oh no! You definitely need your wellies.
Yeah, I haven't got too much on my shoes, but I'm only got a little bit. I could just feel it flashing up the back of my leg now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yuck.
Those look like nice walking shoes, though.
But all we've got worried about is reception. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
You don't want to do a nice walk and then it doesn't work.
The signal's choppy for me, but that's normal on my end. I think that's my end, not your end.
Yeah, it will be. I'm just getting more deeper into the jungle, so got to get back to where the water's edge is. I think we're on our way back now. I think I'm getting a bit lost. Right. Yeah, I think this is definitely.
Yeah, for some reason, when I watch your scopes, they're choppy. The resolution's good, but it's like the frames are slow for me. But again, I think that's on my end, not yours, because nobody's ever mentioned it before.
I am in the middle of nowhere. Right, back to that path I was on about. So we can go back down there to the lake, and then I don't know where that one's taking. There's another. We'll go back to the water's edge. So that's where I feel it better. Let's go back down now. Yeah, that was a path just to get the mud over yourself.
That's right.
I don't want that.
You really feel like you've done something if you come home muddy.
Well, yeah, because obviously with me not having, I'm not a dog owner. Obviously, probably dog owners are used to all that, with dogs. But I've never done the animals with having allergies, so I've never been used to dog walking. Actually, just realised what I'm doing. I'm going back the way I've just come, aren't I? Silly me. Hang on.
Don't get lost.
What we'll do? No, I thought I was going back to the. Hang on, I'm a bit confused now. I don't think you can keep going around the water's edge. Hang on, let me just think. I think I've got to go this other path. I think that path's just taking you out the way I've just come. I thought we were just going all around the water.
Are we going in circles?
I don't want to go in circles.
Just kidding.
Oh, yeah. Trying to enjoy the walk, but obviously you've got that little bit of tentativeness if you don't know where you're going, really. It's like, where am I going?
I know.
Oh, where am I going? Oh, yeah, I've got
tracking new territory.
Oh, that's a big tree.
It's fun though.
Yeah. I usually enjoy exploring, but I think it's just like in the current climate, I used to love exploring and going new places.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see if I see people walking along the water's edge. I'm just wondering where the water's edge is. I suppose the path is going around the water's edge. Obviously, it's just going a bit out of the way. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, it's like you can't get back down there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think where the path goes. Hang on. I just thought the path went all the way around the water, you see.
Well, yeah.
See me just thinking a common sense thing like that, that it just goes around the water sensibly. Where did you go now? Do you have to just go back where you come? Oh no, hang on, somebody there. I can see somebody. Hang on. Where's the path? Oh, I'm all lost now in a minute.
Yeah, but how do you get there though? That's the thing.
I can see people walking on the path. Oh dear. We should have gone back the other way now and just have an ice cream. Right, hang on, we're back. Oh. Right, just have to keep thinking this is good for me. Exercise. This is good for me.
Yeah, you're getting your workout these days. You're doing a lot of steps.
Lots of steps. I just wish I knew where this path went. It's a bit like trepidation, really. Just walking.
Yeah.
I don't know where this path's going. I'm just walking. You can see how far we've come. You can see that bridge with the cars. You see it over there.
Oh, yeah.
The bridge is right down there. You can just see it right down there. That's the...
Nice.
That's the... So I'll do some research and try and make this walk a bit more organised.
You're doing great. It's fun that you're exploring. Makes for a good scope.
I'm just... yeah, that's the way I should have come. Because there's lots of seats, anyway. You can have a sit down. There's some wooden steps there. Back on the water's edge. Yeah, you still got, if you go around the water's edge there, you've still got company stairs because obviously the path doesn't go all the way around the water's edge. So it's a bit like Rudyard. That goes to halfway around. It's near the water, and halfway it's a mile away. But it's all the fun of exploring, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Yeah, but you can't believe when you say this is a few miles from where you live and you haven't been for 10 years. You just don't. What it is because you don't drive past it. You see.
Right.
There's no signpost, so you don't really know where. You don't really know where it is. It's just a down country lane, you see. So, As the trees fell. I wonder if it made a sound. You know, the old haiku thing said, does it make a sound when it falls and there's nobody about?
Yes.
Does it make a sound if there's nobody
Exactly.
about? That was at The Simpsons, wasn't it? It's like a bit of a buddy skate. Does it make any noise if nobody's there when you fall?
That's right. If nobody's there, does it make a sound?
Yeah. I used to love The Simpsons. I used to learn a lot of American culture from The Simpsons. I used to love Simpsons.
Oh yeah.
I've gone a bit off it now over the years. You know, it used to be brilliant. About 8 or 9 years into it, it used to be a brilliant episode. All the Halloween specials, you know, where they took The Shining and all that, it used to be brilliant. You just take all the
I bet.
take all the horror films off. You know, it's a nice old stone bridge. Just get my breath back a minute.
Oh yeah.
We've
Oh
still
yeah.
got me set.
That would make a neat picture.
I've got one viewer, so it's just you.
Yeah, that's good. You're right. It's just me. You've had 131 total viewers though.
Now there's 2 paths now. I don't know which way. I know it's 2 paths, so give me choice. So I don't want choice. I've got 2 paths. There's no arrow. Mystery paths. There's a path that way. And a path. Well, let's see. There's a one thing here. Let's see if it tells me which way we're going. Here we go. There we go. Gorton's Well, Gorton Stone, we've been that way. Arboretum, Lakes and Woodlands, Warder's Tower, Waterfall Walk, I was in that. So do we go the Arboretum or Lakes and Woodlands? Oh, you can see some water here as well. There's a little water stream. The sound of running water. There we go. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's another dam.
Little stream going by.
Yeah, hang on, I'm all confused. There's too many directions to go. Let's try and get sound of running water.
Pretty little stream.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a path over there, and then let's go have a look. We're still trying to stay in the sun, make the most of it. Oh, we are. This looks a bit less muddy.
Yeah.
I've had enough of the mud now. Let's go where there's at least not a mud. Oh, we are. There's another little dam wall. Another dam wall. Yeah, let's look where this goes. I think we might get back to the place where you started to watch.
Yes, it looks like it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the wall with water. We've just walked around all that water. That's where we've just come from, all over there, where the dam wall was. We've just come all the way around. And I think there's another dam wall this way now. And the sun moves that way. Yeah, this looks like another dam wall. And it's like a low row of trees. Oh yeah, a bit more of the sun.
Very nice.
Ooh. There's plenty of seats. Yeah, it is nice. I'm glad the signal. I'll just have to try and avoid a little bit at the beginning where it's really slippy in the middle of the jungle. So let's just do this out a little bit.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle. The lion sings tonight.
You're showing your age now. I'm thinking that. The Taffet one you're on about, the original. The golden age of music, the 80s. Oh.
Right.
Yeah. So, like I said, I'm hoping this soap saves YouTube. I'm surprised it's still working. So, I'm really surprised.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, I'm just hoping this doesn't take me back where all that mud was.
Yeah, we don't want the mud.
I've had enough mud now.
I bet.
Just have a bit of the sunshine now. Let's just get the sun. Oh, it's got the trees in the background. Yeah, you're gonna have to have some afterglow tonight because it's there's some clouds, so a few clouds for me. I might get some nice afterglow. I'll say if I go okay time and daylight, I might go back to the I normally do the bird feeding.
Yeah, let me see what time it is there. Hey Google, what time is it in Stoke-on-Trent?
The time in Stoke-on-Trent, UK is 2:34 p.m.
Oh, right.
2:34 p.m. right now there.
Yeah. I think I gave myself a bit too much time. I thought I was just enough time. I wasn't rushing. I don't want rush. So I'll just stay by the water. Just get my breath back a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a place.
Well, like we were saying, you could go back there to just do a sunset scope.
Yeah.
Go back another time.
I know once I know the layout of it. Obviously, I'll try and avoid
Yeah.
muddy bits. I'll avoid all the muddy bits. So just go basically around this water, across where those cars were parked. That's good. I can go all across that damn wall, all the way around this water. Show you that folly again. And obviously there seems to be a signal. And as we walk up here, I don't know if we'll start losing you, but we'll just see where this path goes now.
Yeah, you bet.
But the problem is, if I just let the app crash, then it won't let me save it. So that's what I'm sort of a bit trepidation now. I don't want it to crash. It won't let me save it. If it just crashes, it just stay on periscope. But
Right.
there is a way of there is a way of getting the scope off the app and putting it on YouTube. But, just wondering where this path goes to. There's somebody fishing down there. That's fishing. Yeah, just had enough. Just had enough of the mud now. Just don't get back into more mud. But you see, it's basically, John, like when you polywalk, sometimes you just feel like you're in the middle of nowhere. And then
Yeah, oh yeah.
I think probably the car park will just be around the corner. You just feel the life.
Exactly. Especially when you're periscoping, because you're paying attention, but you're kind of not paying attention to where you're going. You're just kind of going. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, okay.
But obviously I've got the added thing of, well, obviously where you're poking, you're not going to sort of break your neck and fall in a hole or anything.
Yeah, exactly. While you're holding the camera.
Yeah, I've got all these safe drops, you can just go tumbling down them. So you've got all these nice country walks. You've got to watch where you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, little dog.
I was like that on my scope yesterday because I was down on the river bottom. So it was a little bit muddy, and then there was a bunch of tree roots down there and stuff, and I was leaves and things like that.
Yeah. It's just like when you explore new places, it's like you just be glad we're finished and you think, oh, now I know what it's like. I've got a mental picture of it. Oh, just get back. Just get me back. Oh, yeah, lots of dog walkers. And I'll have to come here again. It's obviously more people out with it being sunny. But
I always feel like I sound like I'm out of breath on my scopes, but it's harder when you're talking and walking because you're trying, because you're talking, so you're not able to take in as much air as normal. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm not really out of breath when I'm scoping. It just.
I've just recognised where we are now. Look, we're back here during the scope. We're back at that same spot now. That's it.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
We're back where we started. So.
Perfect.
Right. Obviously, if you go back that way, it's loads of mud. So, the only option I've got is go back the way we've already come, and then that'll take us back to that damn wall, and then stay on the main road because I don't really want to go through that mud again.
Yeah.
Because it's just loads of mud. Loads of mud if I go that way. I've had enough mud now, so we'll just I just think we'll go back this way. I think. Yeah, I know where I am now. It's so weird. Like you think, where am I? Oh, I'm here.
And you finally see something you recognize. It's like, okay, I'm good now.
Yeah, because I don't think there's any way of getting rid of all those. It's going to be loads of muddy paths to go back through that way. But as you can see, so there's the road. But obviously I can't. It's either goes loads of mud or back the way we've just come. So
yes.
Let me just think. Yeah, because I don't want to lose signal while you're on your way. There's a church. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I'm still trying to think of the name where we are. It's
welcome in, Jim J. Tweets.
Yeah.
Welcome into Jace's Scope.
Because what happens, you see, is where I live, obviously, when you say you're in Colorado, but you're in like a specific town, and obviously you've got an authority that runs your town. Well, where we are, see, we have different rules because there's different authorities that overlap. You see where I am. Obviously, you have Stoke-on-Trent Council, which is, all about where I live. But obviously, where I am, this is based on the Staffordshire County Council, which is obviously the council that's over the whole county. So it's just it varies a lot. Who's responsible for the maintenance and that, we just have Staffordshire County Council, which is over the whole, like how you call your state. You obviously have a state, and we have a county. I'm obviously living in Staffordshire, which is a county. That's my area.
Yeah.
And you've heard of Derbyshire and Cheshire, different.
Yeah. So those are counties?
Yeah, the country's split up a bit like we have states. We have counties.
See, in our states then are divided into counties. So Colorado has a whole bunch of counties, and I live in Larimer County.
Oh, yes.
But so each state is divided into counties.
They are still counties, yeah. I see what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, so there's both for us, states and counties.
That's a bit like saying, obviously, England is a country, and we split up into counties. That's what you mean. It's like,
yes.
Your country's that big. You have to have them in states and then counties, where we're just counties.
Because I think Colorado is actually slightly bigger than England, believe it or not. My state.
Yeah, it's amazing it's amazing when you look at a map, how sort of tiny we are towards your country. It's a lot smaller. Yeah,
it's so hard for me to understand because I've never been abroad. I mean, you can drive to another country, like for us, for me to get to another country, I mean, Canada or Mexico, but those are a long ways from me, Yeah.
But that's what people say, obviously, when you're in the UK, it's like good for travelling, because you're obviously central to the whole of Europe, Obviously, Australia's a long way. You've got all of Europe on your doorstep.
What does it take to get to Scotland?
Ooh.
For you?
Well, in this country, some people do like the highest point to the lowest point, and it's Land's End to John O'Groats. And it's like going from the highest point in Scotland to the lowest point in the country. John O'Groats is obviously in Scotland. That's the highest point of the country. And some people do like a walk or something, like a challenge. And
Land's End, I've heard Land's End is in Cornwall, right? Way down south on the tip. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll obviously be the last piece of before the Atlantic, Land's End will be there where you could possibly, if you had a big enough telescope, you could see America,
Yeah.
But it's been a successful periscope.
The sky is looking beautiful.
Yeah, the sun's back again.
Yeah. Nice.
But I say I'd rather go. I didn't want to go. But you don't realise how tiring it is when you walk through a lot of mud. It does sort of take its toll on you. You're walking through a lot of soft ground.
Yeah, I was kind of like that yesterday when I was walking through the sand on the beach. I was getting out of breath. It was like, this is a lot more work than walking on the path.
It's a bit like walking through snow, isn't it? How it's more effort to walk through snow.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
No, I get it. I sounded the same way yesterday, Jace.
Yeah. What I'll do now is obviously I'm glad I've been able to avoid all that bad mud, because obviously when I came, I'll go back to the main entrance anyway. We'll just what I'm basically doing is I told me lift to go to the next town along, and I said, ring me when you're on your way back, so I can just try to see you. Just trying to try and coordinate the finishing me walk.
Yeah, go ahead and get back to the main place. I'll have to go here before too long anyways. I might end up scoping here a little bit later.
Yeah, but if you hang on for about 5-10 minutes, I'll just go back to the main entrance, and I'll just show you the view.
For sure. I'll stay with you.
I'll just go back to the main entrance via the main road, and I was just going to show you. I'll have a sit down, because there's a seat by the view of Malcop Castle.
Yeah, no, that'd be fun.
I'll have to give that a whirl, because I haven't tried this new work on that. But obviously, if this is okay, My cop's only in the distance, so it should be okay.
Yeah.
This is okay, that should be fine. You can see it on the horizon anyway, so it should be the... I didn't realise there's 2 car parks, you see. That's why basically everybody parks on that dam over there, you see that dam wall, because these car parks must get full.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're back where we started. Right. Yeah, so we'll just go right now back to the main entrance. It'll give me an idea of how long the scope's going to be. So it should be about an hour and a half, I think.
Something like that. I've probably been on for what, an hour maybe, and you were probably on before that.
Yes, we all got a Tesla. Someone got a Tesla.
Oh well.
Tesla. Yeah, they're so weird though. Because like I'll say to my mum when I'm shopping with my mum, I'll say, "See that car there?" I'll say, "Listen when it comes past." She'll say, "Why is it making no noise?"
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
I know. So I said it's got no engine. It's got no engine. Just like stock cars, they just sort of sneak up on you, aren't they? They just sneak up on you.
Totally.
Right, let's go back to the main entrance. We have a nice sound of traffic for a few minutes. Yeah,
the license plates look a lot different than here in the U.S. In the U.S., the license plates, like each state kind of has their own like picture behind it, and like yours are kind of long and narrow rectangles. Ours are bigger rectangles, and they have pictures. They have pictures behind the number.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that because free hands. I've been gripping my phone that long now. I can feel my hands a bit. I feel my hands a bit stiff now. I've been gripping the phone for too long. Right, I've got my gimbal with. I haven't got a gimbal. See, I'm just holding it with my hand. I think it seems quite steady, don't it, without a gimbal?
That looks like a big hill.
Yeah. I'll just get up this. Yeah, I'm just going to ask you about the number plates because basically, when I left school, my mum used to love a series called Cops, you know, the Cops show, where it follows all the police around, and she loved that show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think they stopped now with obviously that. I've noticed
it was just called Cops, wasn't it? Wasn't that the name of the show, Cops? Yeah.
I noticed a lot of these shows have been took off, you know, obviously that what happened to that chap when he was in police custody. They've says they took all those off now, those shows. But that's where we used to.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
It's a bit like you, obviously, how you get used to like British culture through movies, and obviously we learn through movies. And
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the only I was just going to say, you leave me out of breath. The only snag we're doing this route is it's all up back now.
I was going to say that was a big hill you just climbed.
Yeah, I'm just wondering where the main entrance is. Yeah, I was just going to say what I've learned about the difference in your number plates. Obviously, you see them. Those are our number plates. Where when I used to watch Cops and they pull somebody up, they'd say your tags, your license, your tags have expired, right? And you used to take the number plate off. What you've got to understand with British cars is you never take that number plate off. That's just on for the life of the car, that is.
Yeah, and we have stickers that we put on there. So when you renew it, you get a new sticker that you put on your license plate, so that the actual license plate stays on there.
Yeah, basically, what British cars do is they're manufactured, and then when they're registered, they have a number plate on, and obviously that just stays with the car. Obviously, unless you put a personal number plate on, you know.
Right.
And basically, when you look at that 58, the 58 is the year. It goes 58, 59, 60. It's like a new way of doing it. Years ago, see that's 63, that's newer. I don't know what the new one is, but every year, obviously, it changes twice a year. The number goes up and up. That's 58.
Oh, gotcha.
But I'll just show you some countryside over here.
Do you have to pay every year? So we have to renew our license plates every year. We have to pay money every year for it.
Let me just show you the countryside while I'm in the middle of the road. Dicing with death a minute. Someone's car's coming. Hang on.
That's
just
pretty.
I'm just trying to dodge the traffic. Hang on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll have to do this next. Yes, it's either loads of mud or walking up this tarmac road. That's my two choices. Yeah, basically, let me try and explain. Years ago, right, the cars, about 20 years ago, they used to just follow the alphabet. You know, so every car would be A, B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K. And it used to just go through the alphabet over and over again, right? So when it got to Z, it went back to A. But used to I don't think they used to use. They didn't used to use some letters like double. I think they didn't used to use Q or anything that looked like a number. So basically, did that about 20 years ago. About 20 years ago, it started where they were called. In 2001, right? It became 01. The number plate would say 01. So in 2001, they started the year on. So obviously that's 06. So that's 2006.
Oh, I see.
That's easy to tell you, but they've gone over to these numbers now, where it doesn't obviously automatically tell you what the year is. Hang on, my phone's going now. Let me just tell you left to make a way. Hang on. No, hang on. Let me just tell you left to make his way. Hang on. Hello?
How far did that round?
Yeah, I'm just making my way back to the main entrance now. So make your way. Okay, just make your way now, and I'll see you. I'll look for you near the entrance. Okay. Right. I feel a bit better. I was getting a bit like a stress with that, trying to get my lift in place and everything. So, thanks for
absolutely.
Thanks for bearing with me. Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Does that mean I'm as confused as you are? I mean, obviously you'll be confused. I'm confused as a British person. Well, I mean, cars in my lifetime, I'd have like you'd say, oh, you've got an F reg or a G reg, and you still have to work out. But about 20 years ago, they started in 2001. You'll see cars that say 01, 02, 03, 04. And then at some point, they started going to these 60 numbers because basically in the UK, you have to pay for that number plate. That just stays with the car.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have to change your details over. And obviously at the moment, it's going through 62, 63, 64. Obviously, I don't know what the newest one is. Like that one game says 17, so that's 2017. And what will confuse you even more is we register cars twice a year. So, why?
Twice a year.
When they do, they do it twice. They do it about March time and then September. There's a nice big house.
Ours just depends on when you buy the car. So it's once a year based on when you first registered it, and then it's a year from that time. So it's not set month.
Yeah, so we look at some cars like that. See, that's just 12. So that means that was 2012. That's easy. Some of them have the correct year on some days. You can see how popular it gets here for walking. Obviously, the cars go all the way down the road. So we've just been lucky when we came.
Oh, wow.
That there was a space on the car place. That's just to get dropped off. You see how busy it gets at the weekend.
Wow, yeah.
Look, see.
A ton of cars.
It's only a gross old car park, you see. And obviously that's
that's a lot.
That's 57, so I can tell you what that is. That's 18, see, so that's 2013. Yeah. Like I said to you, when they registered twice, I'm not sure which one it is, but one of them uses the proper prefix and the other one uses the opposite one. So you've got two different systems going. So I don't know why they have to do it twice a year. Nobody knows.
We don't know why exactly.
Yeah. But you say some obviously that's 18, so that's 2018. But otherwise, it used to be easy because you could understand how old the car was straight away. You see. You don't know. You have to work.
Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason on ours either that I can tell.
But what I've noticed with
you, and we
yours,
have numbers, and you have numbers and letters too. Yeah, we do too.
Yeah, but what I've noticed with you have to change your number plates every year, don't you? Because police pull people up and say your tags are expired, don't they?
No, actually, ours. Once you buy a car, that stays with you. You just every time you re-register it, you just get a sticker that you put on it, but you keep the same plate. It might have been different a long time ago, but for a long time now, it stays with your car, like you guys.
Does that mean nothing now when say you pull people up and say tags have expired? Then they take them off.
Yeah, all that means is the sticker on there is expired. It says you've literally put stickers on, and then you pull them off and put the next one on next year. But you just stick it on the plate, so that's how they know if it's expired or not.
Yeah, I just
is by
forgot
that little sticker.
Let me just get your breath back a bit. I just forgot to tell you that obviously when you come, I forgot myself, when you come up the main road, it's all up bank. So just
oh yeah,
you can tell when you're not fit when you can't talk and walk at the same time. But what you've got to imagine is all these cars are people having a walk. So you can see how popular it gets.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's a nice Audi. It's a nice Audi. I like Audis. That's a nice
Yeah,
Audi.
they're nice.
Audi TT, that's nice. Well, this is giving you a bit of an overview of British cars anyway while walking up this road.
Yeah, that's fun.
There's a Honda. There's a Honda. You've got the steering wheel's on the wrong side, as always. There's a nice posh house. Look at the big detached house on it. Nice big posh house. The police have just gone past. Help.
They're after you. They're after you, Jace.
Yeah, we're just nearly there now. I just want to show you the main entrance.
And another big hill. Holy cow.
Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a farm there. That's why we saw those cows. Greenway by farm. It's a proper farm.
Oh yeah.
That'll be those cows. But we have a lot of that around our area. They have where you can like farm shop. You know, you can go to the farmyard and buy, your freshies and milk and dairy stuff. But,
yeah, that's fun.
Right. It does help. I'm glad you've been on because I don't think I'd do all that with nobody phoning in. You give me a bit of virtual motivation from the other side of the world. Keep going.
Yeah, it's nice when you have company when you're walking. Absolutely. I'm the same way.
Right. Right. Let me just think where we are. Yeah, this is the exit. Yeah, we can go down this way and I'm walking. This is the exit for the cars. Yeah, we're back to the main entrance. I'll show you a few nice views and then I'll finish because I won't be on too long. Just show you a few views of where the main is because I'm not sure if this is all right, you see. This is the main entrance now, so. Oh. I just wish I had a coat on.
Well, like I said, it's so easy to get out of breath when you're periscoping because you're using all your air to talk. You know, if I'm not talking, I'm never out of breath. Not like that, you know what I mean? But when I'm scoping, I feel like I'm out of breath all the time.
Yeah. If you see that van front.
So you're not alone.
Yeah. If you see that van that's just pulled up, he's like the he's like part of the maintenance team, you know. He'll be the one who puts the place up and that, you know. That was one of the council's trucks. What time is it? Yeah. You know, that's the thing that's all the birds that you can see. Take a picture while it's working. Mallard, tufted duck, red-crested green, cormorant. Oh, this will be useful when we're seeing birds. Kind of goose. Mute swan.
Yeah.
There's the heron. That's a coot. There you go, coot. Moorhen, mandarin duck.
Oh, there's that coot. We were talking about coots the other day on one of your scopes.
Wide pied wagtail. A great wagtail. Ooh, kingfisher. This is all what we can see. A common sandpiper, a reed bunting, and a black-headed gull. Yeah.
You should take a picture of that sign when you're done scoping.
Yeah. Do you want to take a screenshot of that? Does it come through?
Oh, yeah. Here, let me do that for us. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Oh, yeah, that's better right there.
Water birds. You want to
Got it.
Those are the woodland birds.
I'll DM you that picture.
Yeah. Can you get that one as well?
Yeah, you bet. My head is going to be in the upper left, but oh, hang on. Yeah, stay on there for a second. Okay, right there, right there. Oh, it keeps going small. Dang it. Let me try one more time.
That's the woodland birds, and then this is the raptors, the birds of prey. You can find these: buzzard, little owl, crikey, tawny owl. These are all the birds you can see. Sparrowhawk, castle. There's the water.
That's great.
Golden eye. a teal, red wing, and then the summer visitors.
Fun.
You've got all these. Just get that one as well. Summer visitors. There we go. Just move your head out of the way. You get that one screen.
Yeah, there's lag time, so hang on. Right there. There, got it.
There we go. Right. I'll just show this nice view of the Mao Cop, and then I'll end the scope. We've got some loose open. There's the loose.
Hopefully my screenshots aren't blurry. We'll see. Because they, like I said, it's a little choppy for me on my end, but maybe the screenshot will be okay.
I'll go find that. Yeah, it's that seat I was after with the Mao Cop. That's it. We've completed it. Let's just see what's over here. There's like a picnic area.
It was a nice walk.
Yeah, that's it. That's my full circle. Just have a look. I'll just show you my up castle, and then I'll just end up on that little sunset there now.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, it looks a lot better on my screen than it does in reality. I don't know why. It always looks more colourful on your screen.
Yeah.
No, do you want to take a screenshot? Hold it there.
Yeah, let me take a screenshot.
Let me get your head out of the way. Hang on.
Got it. I know, that's what's so funny. My head's going to be in all those pictures.
You'll have to do a bit of cropping. Right.
Yeah, exactly. I'll crop my head out.
And as you can see, you won't believe we're only about 3 miles home. Look at all the countryside. Let me just sit on the seat a minute. Let me just get my breath back on the seat. Where the seat is, where the viewpoint. Look at this. Here's a seat. That's
beautiful.
Let's have a sit down for a few minutes. Oh,
Bet that feels good.
Oh, well, this is good. I can get the sunset over there. Look at the sunset there.
Yeah. Yeah, you could go back and scope sunset there and just sit down and enjoy.
Yeah, I know. I'll have to do this again. It's just like a first visit, really, just to see what goes on, and then I'll have to do this again. I'll just give you a little 360.
Yeah.
I was going to show you Mao Cop, but it's behind that tree, so I might have to just move to the next seat. I think, the next seat along. I'll zoom in onto the countryside. We're surrounded by hills. There we go. You won't believe I'm just about 3 miles away from a normal town, and this is all about 3 miles away. It's crazy.
That's great.
All the nature we got in there, the wildlife.
And isn't periscoping fun? Because like periscoping has gotten me out even into my own area, just because I want, I go walking places that I haven't gone walking before, and I've lived here forever,
Oh yeah, I mean these places I visited years ago, but obviously I'm revisiting places of periscope. Really, I mean the other places I normally call without periscope. I don't really go to parks. I used to. I mean, basically, there's Mao Cop. You can just about see it. You remember Mao Cop Castle? It's just, I don't know if you can zoom in. Hang on, it's there.
Oh yeah, way on the top of the hill. Yep, I can see it.
That's a folly. That's called a folly.
That's a folly too. Okay.
I might visit. Yeah, it's like just basically it doesn't do anything. It's when you've got money. I can just clean my shoes on this grass now. Let's get all the mud off.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice bit of grass now. Hang on, let me just hold it.
Your poor shoes.
They like Gore-Tex. They're very good shoes. Salomon, these are. They're Gore-Tex waterproof. Very good.
Nice. I need to get a new pair of shoes.
It depends if you're somebody. See, I don't like wearing proper walking boots. You see, I don't like walking boots. So I have these sort of cross-country trainers, really are. They're like cross-country trainers. They're waterproof.
Yeah, those look nice.
No laces. Let's just get some.
Yeah, I like that. See, that's what I'm looking for now that I've been periscoping and I walk all over. Because I'm like you, the hiking boots are a little stiff. I'd rather have something like that.
Yeah, these are more like Gore-Tex train, really. They're like a Gore-Tex.
Yeah,
I have got some Nike. I actually got some proper Nike trainers that are Gore-Tex. Well, they do them, but obviously they know useful when there's loads of mud. So there we go. This is the other seat I wanted. But I don't know if it'd be on Periscope, but the start of the script wasn't very good because we had the man with the chainsaw chopping all these trees down.
Oh, is that right?
It was the beginning of my scope. You've just got a
That's
leaf
funny.
blower, a chainsaw and a leaf blower. Right, I'll just give you a few minutes here. Yeah, this is the best seat now. Look, I've got sunset over there.
Oh, yeah. That's a good
And then,
spot, Jace.
yeah, I'll have to come here again. Actually, it's good.
Yeah,
And
because
then Malcolm.
that would be pretty for sunset. I mean, the lake is always beautiful for sunset, but that's also pretty for sunset.
Yeah, there's Mount Cop there. But I've seen some people do some nice sunsets from Mount Cop. So I don't know if you can get Mount. I suppose you can go to Mount Cop the right-hand side and get sunset, in it as well. But it's a bit quieter now. When I first come here, like I said, there was all this chainsaw and leaf blowing. It's very noisy. So let's just finish up on the sunset. Let me just try and wrap up my scope so it's not too long. Hopefully it's not too long. Oh,
there
it's
you go.
1 hour 56. Oh dear. So we'll just it'll be a few minutes and I'll try and cut up 2 hours. We'll just enjoy a little bit of peace and quiet. So
there you go.
I never know what's a good time for your scopes because you're busy, aren't you? I don't know. Obviously, I'm free to scope anytime, you see, so I'm trying to scope when you're available. So
yeah, it just depends on the day for me. That's the thing. My schedule's always so different.
I mean, what probably be better doing is obviously if you just send me a tweet or something and just say, I'm free if you want to scope, and then I might try and synchronize, Then you can catch me live because you're out in the afternoon sometime. It's about between I'd say midday and 4 p.m. UK time. So
yeah, mornings are usually the best because I'm a pretty early riser. So
So what time is that? What time is it? What time is it where you are now?
Right now it's 8 o'clock. So I think I jumped on here around 6:30 or 7 in the morning. So 7 in the morning here is pretty good for me.
Right. So what time are you up there? I'm trying to work out UK time when you'll be up. What's that UK time when you're up then? What time?
Let's see, we're 7 hours different. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. So it's about 2 o'clock there when it's 7 a.m. here.
Right. So as long as I do it after 2 o'clock, then you're sort of up and out of bed after 2 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah, so mornings I'm still just kind of like when you're scoping, I'm drinking coffee and eating breakfast, and then I'm moving on with my day.
It just boggles my mind. Like I'm doing this scope in the middle of the afternoon, and you just got up having your breakfast. At least you're just about to go
my day.
Like, at least it's just about to go bed. It's so weird.
I know it. So if I scope later, do you want me to DM you on Twitter?
Yeah,
if I scope later,
I thought if I know what I'm going to do, it's just giving you a pre-tweet, and then you respond if you're available, to watch it. Because I suppose I can send you a warning about what I'm going to do before I do it, can't I? And just get a scope in about half an hour and see if you reply back.
Yeah. So will you DM direct message me, or will it be just like a normal tweet? Because I'm not I'm not real literate on Twitter. But which way are you doing it?
Yeah, direct message is private, aren't they? I suppose if you're following me, I do DMs, can't so yeah.
Yeah, I think we can DM. I mean, either way, it's fine. But
that's a good idea. I mean, it's basically a good idea. This is because obviously I don't want me to lift weight, so this is good now. I've told me lift to come from where she is, and it could take 20 minutes or so. Then I can just chill here, sunshine, and do this before my lift comes. So. She's fancy this just to the sunset before she comes.
Bernie from Melbourne, Australia, saying hi to both of us. Yeah.
Hello, from Melbourne. Welcome to where are we? My mind's getting blank now. Greenway Bank Country Park. We've just done a telescope and I'll be able to put it on YouTube.
Yeah. We'll have to try DMing, direct messaging each other. That would be easier because, like I said, I do Twitter, but I'm not real literate with Twitter yet. So, but direct messaging, I know how to do that for sure. So.
Yeah, but what I'll do is, hopefully I'll be able to save the scope. I'll cut off at 2 hours, and hopefully I'll use that as the cutoff for trying to save the scope to YouTube, and then I'll put it on YouTube. If you make sure you can be able to watch on YouTube then.
Yeah. Nice.
But obviously, I'll go past that bird feeding location on the way home, so. I'll see how I go with time. I've got another hour of daylight. I could do a little bit of bird feeding. That could be another little scope if you'd be free for that. I'll perhaps do the bird feeding scope perhaps in about half an hour if the lift comes soon.
Oh yeah, definitely. I won't be taking off to go
I've just looked at,
scoping
I
stuff
said
for a while.
when I said there's some brambles, and I think it was cut
Yeah.
into shreds. I didn't feel anything with the adrenaline. I've just down my leg and I can start feeling it now.
Are you full of them?
Looks like a cat
Oh no.
scratching.
Oh
I've got
jeez.
blood coming out. Blood coming out.
You need hazardous duty pay. That's horrible.
I wonder why I was sitting here like full of adrenaline, and I just thought, why is I can feel your leg. It's just like a cat's attacked me.
Oh no.
But now I know that if you go down there, see that's where all the mud is. It leads to that water, but it's a very muddy path. So I might go the other way in future.
Yeah. Note to self: don't go down that path.
Stay where the water is. I said I should have done
That's
this.
funny.
I should have done this as a sunset scope. I never planned for Obviously, you just do a sunset scope. I've just done a nice walk, and then it happens to be a bit of a nice sky as well. So let's just move your head.
It's beautiful.
And let's get some of the blue sky in. But as I'm sitting here,
yeah, if you do feed the birds, direct message me. I mean, about a half hour, but I'll be watching, but I'll be looking for you. But if you think about it, direct message me back before.
Yeah, it's like cool. You know what I mean? Obviously, I know people live in hot country. Obviously, they don't, because you've got a similar climate to me, haven't you? Where you've got the sunshine, and it can feel a bit cool, and you need gloves now and again. This is very unseasonable. It should really cold by now. You should have your gloves and your hat on, and see him coming from your mouth. That's what you should be doing now.
That's so strange that you're seeing that change.
I've got bare hands. Look, bare hands. I'm cold.
Yeah. That's great.
But obviously, it might make a difference when the sun goes down. Obviously, I'm praising it up because the sun's out. But obviously, once the sun goes down, it might get really cold.
Yeah, it does. Isn't that amazing how cold it gets quick when that sun goes down this time of year?
Yeah, I just love the winter sun. And obviously, as long as you can do your walk in the sun.
Yeah, I do too.
But I said I'll finish the scope. I don't go past 2 hours because I'm concerned about it getting too long. Let me just try and cut off at the 2 hour point. Yeah, we're just past 2 hours, Darby. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll go try.
Yeah,
and
you
find
too.
And
maybe I'll see you on here in a little bit.
Yeah, I might do a.
Bye, Bernie.
Yeah, I'll be in the next half an hour. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
Give me a follow. My link's in bio. I'm on YouTube, Jace the Who, and I've got a link to buymeacoffee.com. Thirsty work all this periscope in the winter months. And Darby will tell you what a good scope is. Show you loads of different content. And
absolutely.
Follow Darby as well. She's a good scoper from Colorado. So give Darby
Thanks,
a follow.
Jace.
She does some good scopes. We've all got to help each other, haven't we? Try and get some more viewers in.
Absolutely.
Well, I know. Do you look in your account and you say like your super fans, give you hearts. I've got you and Lisa. You keep flinging between 1 and 2. I think Lisa's number 1 at the moment. You'll have to do a bit more tapping.
Too funny.
I think you're up to about 5,000. I think you are. You're up to about 5,000. But one day it did lose a lot of the hearts. It said 5,000, and the next day it said 3,500. I thought, where have all the hearts gone?
Where did they go?
I know it's about a glitch or something, but
yeah.
But what I've got used to now is I get Costa coffee every night now. I might scope you that as well. If I see any houses lit with fairy lights, I'll do that, and I might do the Costa Coffee drive-through experience. I might scope that as well because I've got addicted to a new drink. What they do now, it's like a hot chocolate, but it's pink and it's like a bit sweeter. It's nice. I'm addicted to that now. Called a ruby hot chocolate from Costa Coffee, and we've just had a Starbucks drive-through open last week, so I might scope that as well. The Starbucks drive-through. I probably used to say
it's so funny. You're seeing your sunset, and I'm looking out my bedroom window right now, and it's way over in the east sky. So it's so funny. You're sending your sun to me.
But I was just saying, do you have like drive-through Starbucks and that? I mean, it's just a new thing towards in our area. I've never had drive-through coffee shops till the past 12 months. They're popping up everywhere now.
Yeah, no, we've got a few of them around.
Yeah, but we just have got drive-through banks. That's the only thing that hasn't really come over to one and having guns in the house. Got guns.
That's interesting, yeah.
But I mean, when I went to a town called Sandbach, where it's in obviously the countryside like this, surrounded by countryside where my town is, and I did see a shop where they sold shotguns, for farmers and obviously shooting fossil,
Yeah.
I suppose. They do sell shotguns. Obviously, you need a license, but that's all you could really buy with a license. I think a shotgun, you know. But if you go to like Manchester
Right.
Airport, it is a bit off. It is a bit weird to see that. If we go like, if you're like an airport or you visit Buckingham Palace, obviously you see all the armed police there. You know, the guns around the necks. You know, so it's a bit strange to see that. You know, in England, but the police do
Oh,
carry
yeah.
them. You know, the police do have guns. I mean, the normal looking, the beat bobs don't have them. You know, when the police cars, I don't think they have guns in the. They have tasers.
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah, the normal police, like if your police car going past, probably have tasers and batons and pepper spray. But what
Right.
you'll do is if there's like a big incident, you know, like where there's somebody who's armed with a weapon, then obviously they'll send for extra people who are armed, you know, the armed response teams, you know, they do have weapons.
Well, you have that system of cameras all over the place too, right?
Yeah, the speed cameras where they'll send you a fine through the post if you go too fast. Yeah, we have a lot of those speed fines. Yeah. Is that what you mean? The speeding cameras for the speed you're driving at?
Like, don't you have like a bunch of cameras, like security camera systems all over?
Oh yeah,
so that for the police.
Yeah, like CCTV. Yeah, Big Brother. Yeah, we have cameras everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. See, we don't have that.
We even have shows where they're following all the criminals. You know, where they're pinching from shops. You know, the people who are pinching, taking stuff from shops. We have whole shows where you're watching criminals all the time. I think we're fascinated with that in this country. You get all these lots of reality shows that I don't watch really, but there's a lot of reality shows. But I'm just
I like reality.
I'm just waiting for me when my other phone rings. I'm just making my way to the main entrance, and I'll finish the scope. I'm assuming my lift should be here any moment.
Nice. Well, it's been fun.
Yeah, thanks for watching, and stay safe. And I look forward to some more of your scopes.
Yeah, you bet.
Try and share mine out because obviously we've got a long way to go with these original scopers where they have 5,000 people watch every time they do a scope. We just got built up to their level now.
Right. Yeah, I know, right? Me too.
Yeah, because I can't do YouTube live stream. Make sure you follow me on YouTube, and I might surprise you with a YouTube live stream now and again. Make sure you find me on YouTube.
Yeah, I think I am following you.
Because I can do live streams. I'll have to try a live stream on YouTube.
Yeah, I've never done that before.
There's a chap who I watch who lives in New York, and he does live streams every day. I walk around New York live streaming. And obviously then people can get money while he's walking around this Asian-looking person. You know, I think it's like a Japanese person or Chinese. And he'll just walk and roll. He'll just keep walking for hours around New York, showing you everything, and then people keep getting money because it's called something else. It isn't super hot, but it's called something else on YouTube's equivalent, where you can give like whatever money you want, you know, and then it's called a super chat. So when you have like comments going up the screen, obviously this doesn't have comments the same, but it has his comments scrolling, and if you give him money, then your comment automatically goes to the top, and then he'll read it out and say thanks for the £5 or whatever, you know.
Oh, interesting, yeah.
But I've got a lot of things to work on, a lot of ideas, but obviously I'm trying to just get all this nonsense out of the way. You know, hopefully we'll be back to normal, and I'll have loads of ideas for
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you bet.
Okay, finish it there then. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I'll pop off, and I'll see you soon, maybe.
Yeah, I'll either do a cotter drive-through or bird feeding. I'll surprise you. I'm not sure yet.
Okay, sounds good. I'll see you soon, Jace.
Take care, Debbie. Thanks for watching.
You too.
Bye. Bye.